Hi guys, we will use the same techniques, which is to blend the two sources and then use the tie, the tie factor, the tiling factor, or the in this case is the multiple, the small multiple factors in order to display advanced charts in Power BI. Okay, so in the previous video, I show you how to blend the global and then the local levels all together. But in this case, we will use the different thing, which is to blend the different cuts, for example, by market and by segments all together. And hopefully after this, you understand more about blending techniques and then also tiling technique as well. So let us make a new page, and then I will do the the blended source again. So blended source again. So using this the same techniques, I will copy this one over, and then I make a new table T3, mm, which is blended. For the first one, I will use the same type, but then I use the market, and then I plus the and then this one I call it part A, and then I will end with market. And then the second step, I use the same thing, but I will uh, tie by segment, and then this one I change to segment, and then this one part B segment. Okay, so this also means that I put the market up front, and then I put the segment after the market. If you want to, if you want the other way around, you just put a segment as the B, and then market at segment as the A, and then market as the B, and then you have the other. Maybe later I will show you. Okay, so this one I will do after this, and then I will have a table called T3, and then in here, and then I will have another. I will have more. Actually, the structure of the T3 and T2 will be the same. It's just the content inside will be different. Okay, let me explain this one. I expand this one first, and I explain the structure in here. So you can see here they are the same in terms of structures, but then in this case, if you look into the chart, now let me copy the chart from here to reuse. Okay, so again, this one you can see the chart. This chart use the source in uh, T2, but then now we want to draw the numbers from T3, and then you have to be careful. Otherwise, you will, if you replace the chart one by one, and then you can make mistake. So I will do from top to bottom. Otherwise, you forget. I will forget actually. So the first one I will replace this one, and then here, and then done. Val from T2, I will replace with the sum of value from T3. The market from T2 in here, I will replace. After I replace this one, disappear, and then this one will appear in here. Okay, so I will replace. So there you go. You disappear in here and appear in here. The last one, if I replace this one, then this check also disappear because this is the last one in the T2. So I will do the tie in here to here, and then I replace. Okay, there you go. So no checks on T2 anymore. And then you have everybody is in T3, just to make sure, sir. Otherwise, it will give you the wrong picture. Okay, by the way, you can see the pictures, big picture in here already, but then somehow it doesn't have enough space, and then you have to scroll a little bit. I will change this one to the two columns and see how it goes. I think it's nice. Uh, I need some space in here, so you can see like I have to scroll in here. So I expand my page in this case to maybe 2000. Maybe this one I will keep for about half. Sorry, double the space. Okay, so there you go. So you can see here the order is Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, and then done with the market section. And then you have segment, first segment, Horeca, and then Hyper, online, others, and super. Okay, so in this case, you have to redefine your order. Otherwise, the others will be here. Okay, let me quickly show you how to put the orders at the bottom in this case. Okay, here, and then you see why we need to learn about DAX a lot. DAX is look for me. It looks like, to me it looks like a computing tool, like a lot of math and a lot of functions. But then actually this can be used as the visualization tool as well. Okay, so going back to our issue, I want to put others at the bottom. Everybody else the same except for others. So let me do this quickly by the if segment uh, other is other. Then I put uh, B in front. Other than that, I will put A in front, and then I plus the segment. Okay, so what it does is in section B, I would subdivide the section into BB for the others, and BA for sorry, BA for the concept like hyper online and everything, and then B for others. Okay, so and it look like this. Okay, hold on. I need to tie this one uh, by by the tie AZ first, otherwise it won't appear. So I will click on the tie and then I sort by tie AZ. Okay, so you see other will be in here. So this is the trick, the computing trick in which you can put other guys or the non-important guys at the bottom with just if then like this. Okay, so hopefully after this you can you know how to blend the two sources all together in the same picture. If you don't want to somehow you don't want uh, to display all of them, you can go to the filter here, and then you see all the Thai in here. So for example, if you want Indonesia and then somehow Horeca here, you can choose one of them, and that's it. uh, Okay, so that's the first thing. And then the second thing is uh, this one somehow, okay, let me uncheck the whole thing. This one somehow give me the only uh, fill by um, market only. And this is not what I want, right? I want like in here it has to go with the market, and then this in here it has to go with the segment, and then and then it will be more like organized to me. Uh, but then this picture doesn't give me because of this the legend by market. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to add more uh, uh, factors or more like columns in my view in order to fill it. Okay, so I will add one more column called fill, and then I assign this one to the market for the first. In the second, I do the same thing, fill, and we'll tie it to the segment. Okay, so the two they have the same name, but the values inside step one will be different from those guys in step 2, and then enter. So after this, then the T3 will have the field in here. And then I don't want to get this guy anymore. You see here, when I remove the legend, everybody will be the same. And I will fill this one by the market in here. Sorry, by the general or the combined field in here. So as a result, let me show you the result in bigger picture. As a result, you see the combination of both of them. Yeah, well, actually, if you want to sort the order and then, okay, let me show you by the way. If you want to sort the concept by orders, you can also use the same A/B trick in here. So in the field part, you can do A. Let me break it down into here. A, N, and then this one B, N, and you can see the part A in here already and part B in here. Just to make it more readable, and then uh, I just use like this, or I use the semicolon font like this, and then it will be it's sorry, I used the wrong guy. This is the guy. I go back to the original. Okay, so you can see here part A, we have Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, and then part B, we have segment. Okay, I have to change this one into market to match the segment as well. Okay, so there you go. So after this, you can see the order. Let me show you the overall picture. So you can see all the chart will be ordered by market and segment, and then all the legend also do the same thing. So that's how you merge the two component all together. And this one is very good picture, because if you change this one to any other option like a line chart, it will work as well. Yeah, it will work nicely. Mm, and then you have the chain for each of them. Okay. Now I will do uh, the same trick with the global and local, and you have a even bigger picture for this. So you have market, and then in global and local, and then you have segment, local and global, all the same in the same picture. Okay, so let me show you how to do it double blended. I will just copy the whole thing from here to here because I will use it later. Uh, let me let me change the page size to a bigger one. Okay, so I have maybe 1000, 2004. Okay, so I have enough? I need a little bit more. So I 2000 is a little bit okay. 1014. Okay, so I think I have enough space for this chart, and then I will put the global upfront here before Indonesia, and I put another upfront here before the Horeca. No, it's too small for me to read, but mm, this one will be put in here. Okay, so I will do the same trick in here. I will copy everything over to T4. Actually T3 for now, but T4, and then double. Okay, so This one I will, in order to make it simple, in the first place, I will put the tie and the fill next to each other. I just need two columns. I don't need to sort anything for now. Uh, Actually, I will show you another trick for this one. I will use this one. I will show you the trick to save your to save your writing time or coding time. In this case, okay. So I put them side by side like this, so you can see the regularity, right? So you can see step one is for the market, and this one is side by market. Steps two, same thing. Uh, and then I will add the fill in here. So this one will fill by market. And then this one I will fill by segment. Okay, I will need to zoom it out a little bit to uh, what I'm trying to do is just to put the two of them side by side like this, and then you can see the regularity, or you can see the pattern between the two, and then you understand the logics of this expression. Okay, now I want to add another one, which is the global scale for both. Okay, and then I duplicate the whole thing, and then I change this one to G, which is for global. Okay, and then now in here I don't need this to split this one anymore. I just put the global in here. I don't want to split. Now inside the field, I still want to split, because this one I just display the market individually, but this one I want to display all the markets in the global scale all together, and then all of them will become the stack bar chart, or like uh, a cluster bar chart. Okay, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 table, but in here we only have two, so I just need to uh, add two more. I put the G and G in here, and then eventually I have everybody in my view. Okay, so this one will be T4. So now you have T3 and then T4 next to each other already. And then I use the same thing, and I need to replace this one. So this chart use all the column in T3 at the moment, and then I want to replace all the column from T3 to T4, table 4, and then I will do it one by one. Okay, so this one, uh, two of them at the same time. Error because of the two column in the two places. If I remove this, the first one, this one will disappear, and then I will use this one instead. Okay, there you go, disappear. Same thing with this file. So I will drag them in here, and then this one will disappear, and then this one will be used. There you go. So this one disappear already. Fill, I will use this fill instead of this fill. So drag in here. There you go. And then the last one is the tie. So in here, two of them check at the moment. If I uncheck the top, this one disappear. Okay, there you go. So after this, I need to this one has more view, so I need to expand a little bit. So I go to the uh, small multiples here. I add one more row. Okay, there you go. So you can see here, in terms of colors, very consistent. The color, this one will match this one. So it will be Singapore. Indonesia, this one match this color. And then the rest, Malaysia will match this Malaysia color. Okay. Uh, this is super, and then match this super color. Okay. And then this is the hyper, and it will match this hyper color. Okay, so they are super consistent because of our blending scheme here. So we just use the common columns in ties column and field column here in order to blend them, and then as a result you have a very consistent chart with two things. The first thing is global and then local will be blended together. The second thing is the market and then the segments also blended together in the same view. Okay, and then this will be very powerful view if you have space. It's just because it's very big. So if you don't have space, then it will be very difficult for you to display. But if you have space, this view is very powerful because it give you, I think that's all. To give you all the cuts in this database. So in this database, you have the monthly data by market and segment, and that's all. That's all you need to know. Okay. Uh, so the good thing about this is you can actually turn this one into. Okay, so there is a more trick I want to show you before we turn it to line. Okay, actually I can quickly turn this one into line and then show you the trick. So the trick is when I look at into the data, I see the statistic column here, and then I feel very uncomfortable because I don't know if this uh, this data is revenue or is it volume or is it something else, and very so the chart is very uh, it's very misleading in this case because it combine all the statistic all together in the same place. So how to make sure that these charts, all the charts in here and in here and in here, they are all revenue, nothing else is not, no ASP, no volume, and anything else. So this is the trick whereby I want to show you in here. It's called the global filtering trick, which use this uh, uh, filter in here to to use to put a statistic in here and then to select this, in this case combination of sales, which is revenue, and then the rest is for. So this this will check all the sales in all the chart. You can see here nothing changed, but actually I will explain this one in a minute. It's a little bit you can see this one is a little bit different, right? Because of the volume is quite small compared to the sale, and then that's why the thing is quite uh, okay. You can see the numbers in here, right? uh, so so that's the first one, which is to use the the global filtering tricks in all pages, and then this one I won't use. Normally, this one I won't use because uh, it doesn't give me the the overall, the actual overall filter for all the tables. So for example, if you want to do the filter by start in here, you can do one time in here, and then this one, because of there is another start column in here, you have to drag it again. So I don't want to do that. Don't want to do like one by one like that for all the tables. What I'm going to do next is just to uh, go to the edit query here, and I will check all the value with sale like this. So I will filter all the guys with the sale. As a result, when I close and I apply this one, it will give the filter to everybody, all the tables in here. So how can you say that? You can check when uh, you can check when you drag the filter in here. So you can see only one category is now in this table. And then when you drag this table in here, drag this column in here, and then you will see the same thing. I will show you another check in order for you to feel very comfortable about this method by using this. So I will uh, recognize the revenue by market, and then by start in this case, and then by monthly, and then like this. Sorry, I will put um, the column in here. I need to put the values in this column as well. Okay. Okay, so this one, if you, I will recognize the revenue in the other table as well. So the table three, in order to show you, uh, actually I can choose random table, but I would choose table three, and then I choose this one segment instead of market to see just to see how it works with the whole the overall. Okay. Now you can see here, actually this guy only recognized the revenue in or the sales in all the table. So this one is will be table one, and this one will be in table three. Now, if I want to introduce back my volumes in this case, uh, how can I introduce the block or the section again? I just try to click on the first table, the data table, the original data table. I edit this one, and in this case, because I know that this is the last filter already, so this one is a filter statistic by sales in here. I just remove this one, and then it will give me back all the values in here. You can check here, check the filter here. This one is similar to the Excel filter, so you can see all the values in here. And then as a result, if you apply this filter to the table number one, it will also apply the volume and then the sale in number two as well. So basically, it will give you a volume in here and then volume in here. Okay, let us see. There you go. So you can see, right? So this one, the impact is overall impact, but then this filter in here, it only it only have the global impact in all the pages, but on one table. So for example, let me duplicate this and then explain. So now the two pages are the same. If I use the filter in here, it will only remove the volume in here and then the volume in here, but it doesn't give it doesn't give any impact on this table and then this table. Because why? Because this one the filter this one the source is table number one. Okay, let me do it quickly. I will this one down to filter on all pages in here, and then I will check only this one. So this one disappear already, and then this one also disappear, but you can see the volume is still here, and then the volume is still here. Okay, so if I want to do it with this one to all the pages of this one, I have to do the same trick. I have to drag this one down here, and then in filter on all pages, and then I will check this one. You can see here volume disappear already, and then in here also disappear. Okay. This is why you need to if you want to understand, you want to do it carefully, you have and then globally you have to use the PQM option in here. Right click and then edit query, and then you can get rid of all the volume numbers all the in all places. and then because this one depends on this T2 depends on T1, T3 also depend on T1, and T4 also same thing. Then if you get rid of all the volume in T1 already, then the dependencies or the derived table will also have no volume uh, in it. Okay, so again, let us go back to uh, our uh, main purpose of this, which is to blend the table in different levels. So in this case, we blend the market and blend the segment together, and then we also blend the global and then local all together. But I also give you the trick to use different filter as well. In this case, I use a PQM filter, and then all the page filter, all the pages filter as well, which are global filters. um, those are the option for you to control your views.